Am I living in a box? Ding, ding. Am I living in a combo box? Am I living in a box? Ding, ding. Am I living in a combo box? That's my new favorite song. It's called Living in a Box by the band Living in a Box. Am I living in a box? Ding, ding. Am I living in a combo box?
Am I living in a box? Am I living in a cardboard box? Am I living in a box? Am I living in a cardboard box? Am I living in a box?
Hola mis amigos and possible amigas, my name is Taffrey16. Welcome back to another episode of Reading Your Comments. It is Reading Comments 138? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 138. It is Thursday once again, or maybe Wednesday if you're watching this a day early on Patreon. Shout out to all the Patrons that have the option to watch these as well as the reaction videos up to a day early. And get your name in the description as well, if you so desire. But regardless of what day you are watching this on, let's go ahead and read some comments. Peter K's live shows are worth checking out at some point. We will be doing the tour that didn't tour at some point here. It's on the request list. You know, I actually wonder if I could get that on YouTube, considering I've been able to get every other piece of Peter K content on YouTube. Maybe. I'll have to look into that. I hugely, in all capital letters, disagree with the comments about Series 2 Doctor Who being inconsistent. There are one bad episode out of the 13, 2 episodes at a push, and there's that much of a story arc running for the series, even more so than Series 1, that would do you a massive disservice if you missed bits. In terms of Tennant's Doctor being off screen for so long in Christmas Invasion, I remember rightly... There's something flying there? No, this is my imagination. No, rightly, Russell T. Davis did that purposely so that Rose, the planet, the viewers were on their knees just waiting for Doctor to save them, and then like a knight in shining armor, here comes the Doctor showing how much he's needed and how much Tennant can do. It's what a hero scene is, such a kick in the gut, brilliant performance from David. Well, from my experience, kick in the gut usually means a bad thing, but I get what you're going for. It was, he did tremendously. It was really, he just saved the whole episode. Pretty much. And as far as skipping, I'm not going to skip. Don't worry. I know some people might want me to. I'm sure there's some episodes of Series 1 people may have wanted me to skip. But, like, even some of the weaker Series 1 episodes, like the ones with the farting aliens, were beneficial because some of those characters came back later, you know? So, don't worry. I will not be skipping. I think Harry Kane will stay, not by choice, but because the chairman will slap the price tag too high, between 150 million and 200 million. Manchester City rumored to have agreed at 162 million according to The Sun. Oh, so it didn't happen then. Got you. The only way Kane will leave is by winding down his contract. I think it's another 3 years. I'm on Kane's side. He's too good for us and should be winning trophies, but the club just doesn't want to invest in the club even more with the multi-use arena. Fair enough. At least you're realistic. The thing is, too, if Kane... Well, first off, it's interesting how this has developed since his comments been posted, because Kane's playing hardball now, it seems. He's sat out of practice last couple days. I don't know how that will change by the time this is uploaded. It's being recorded on Tuesday night. But I wonder, like, what happens if he's able to get out? Do Spurs just blow it up? Because, I mean, the rumor is if he gets out, Sun wants out as well, so they just do like I don't know, they just do a refresh or whatever, just get rid of Kane and Sun and bring in some new people. Do they convince Sun to stay? I don't know. The future there is it's interesting, that's for sure. Get back on the Thin Blue Line. They're all available for free on YouTube. Are they? That's interesting. They weren't back in the day. They weren't back when I did the show. Last time I did the show, I think, was December of 2019, so it's been a very long time. But if that's... shit can change. So, like, for instance, Phoenix Nights... the copyright on Phoenix Nights changed in the middle of me doing Phoenix Nights. When I first started doing Phoenix Nights, it was a worldwide block claim by Low Studios, and then I had to get it removed. But now, there's still copyright on the show, but it's no longer blocked. So... I guess it's possible the Thin Blue Line copyright has changed, or somebody just found a way around the BBC copyright claim. That's interesting either way, though. Maybe I'll look into that. We'd be reacting to the UK version of Shameless. Yeah, it's on the request list, but that's a guaranteed Dailymotion video. We'd be doing the full series of Outnumbered and continuing on from Dailymotion episodes. Well, first off, I consider Outnumbered at this point like an unofficial monthly series. Like, it's not an official monthly series, but I'm doing it monthly pretty much anyway, so I'd consider that an unofficial monthly series. The first episode, which I re-uploaded, was the only one that was on Dailymotion. The reason that was on Dailymotion is super weird. So back when I made it back in November of last year, when you uploaded just that episode, to YouTube for whatever reason. The copyright's owned by Lil Dot Studios, and it reflected that for the first hour and a half it was on YouTube. And then after an hour and a half, it would randomly switch to a joint copyright claim between BBC and ABC, who I'm not even sure own any copyright in the show. So that's why I couldn't get it on YouTube initially, just that episode. And after I made Outnumbered 5 last week, I was like, maybe that's changed on the first episode. And sure enough, it has. So that's why it's up now. When will you do more Gavin and Stacey? I don't know. Maybe this month. Maybe. I mean, there's a lot more slots open, so we'll see what happens. I was amused in Life on Mars that Sam thought Ray wouldn't get into punch-up over a tape. Ray would get into a punch-up over a cup of tea. Yeah, I mean, he was like, you're gonna fight me over a tape. I'm like, no, dude, he's gonna fight you. And I'm happy Sam won, though, honestly. Like, I'm really happy they gave Sam that, and he kicked his ass. I was very pleased with that. A good absorbing episode. I always look forward to your Life on Mars reactions. Great show. What's interesting about that one, too, is like the storyline they used for that episode, and especially how it ended, it seemed like a series finale, but it wasn't. So I'm interested to see what they do to finish off Series 1. They must have something bigger planned. Something just dawned on me, having watched Outnumbered so many times over. Is Jake anxious about not being late for school so as to avoid his bully outside the school gates? That would make a lot of sense, because I thought it was interesting that he was so eager to get to school, especially since he's being bullied. So, yeah, that would actually make a lot of sense, yeah. Poor Jake, he's the family's sounding post / agony uncle to his aunt, and has to contend with the school bully too. Yeah, he's dealing with a lot early in the show. I'm interested to see how his character develops over time, because, I mean, he just seems to be taking a lot of shit, and when you take that much shit, eventually you're going to snap. So I feel like he's the kind of character that's going to have that snap moment sooner or later. My mom tells me I was exactly like Karen as a kid, not sure if it's a compliment or an insult. I'd say it's a compliment. I mean, there's much worse Karens you can be compared to. In England, swimming lessons are rare. A lot of schools don't have swimming pools. So either they left the teaching of the swimming to the parents, or my school took our class in year 5 to the local leisure center once a week for 6 weeks. Yeah. It's not, when I said I had swimming lessons, I didn't like it. They don't have swimming lessons at schools here either. You usually just get them at, like you said, like at the YMCA. Whatever the fuck. My mom took me there to get swimming lessons, and I was like, I'm not down with this. And, yeah, I wasn't down with it. If you're not familiar with Noddy Holder and the band Slade, they were huge in the UK in the 70s. They wrote the song Come On Feel the Noise, which was covered in the USA by Quiet Riot. Yeah, fun fact about that cover, by the way. Quiet Riot was forced to do the cover by their label, and they intentionally tried to make it sound terrible to get back at their label, but it ended up doing really well, and people ended up liking the cover. So jokes on them, but also good for them. As far as Noddy goes, I think I've only ever seen him once before in something I've watched. I think he was in the Christmas episode of Would I Lie to You, which was also, I think, in 2019. That was a very long time ago. Legend has it that Noddy Holder still makes $500,000 a year from his Christmas song. I imagine. I mean, for some of these artists, Christmas must be their favorite time of year. Like, how much money you think Mariah Carey makes from just the month of December? Like, holy shit. Boom mic in the shot. Yay, I missed it because, ironically, the reason I missed it is because it came up from the bottom of the screen in my blind spot where my own mic was blocking my monitor. But at that timestamp, if you look at the bottom of the screen, you can see the boom mic come up. I've always wondered about those things, too. Like, I guess it's just, like, an oversight. But I always wonder how things like that, get past people, because surely you gotta have people that review the episode and look for the footage and all that. I mean, I guess oversights happen. Alright, y'all, that's gonna do it for another episode of Reading Your Comments. The comments in this video were pulled from 5 videos. Last week's episode of Reading Your Comments, both of the Life on Mars both of the Outnumbered videos, I should say. American Rex to Life on Mars 7, American Rex to Max and Patty 2, and there was one more. What was it? I am drawing a blank. No, I don't know. I'm not drawing a blank because I said both the Outnumbered videos. Wait, so last week's Reading Your Comments, both the Outnumbered videos, Life on Mars, Max, Pat. Yeah, okay. I confused myself by lumping those two together. But if you want a chance to get your comment read at next week's episode of Reading Comments, there, how many places to comment? Let's see. This video, the reaction video that came out yesterday, which was Robot Wars 4, the reaction video that comes out on Friday, the one that comes out on Sunday, the one that comes out on Monday, the one that comes out on Tuesday. So 6 videos actually to comment if you want a chance to get your comment read in next week's episode of Reading Your Comments. But that's going to do it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, be sure to like it. If you didn't like it, don't. If you want to follow any of my social media links, my Twitch, where I stream every single day, my second channel for 15 views, my Twitter. If you want to follow me on my Patreon, if you want to support me on my daily motion, my VO. No, not my VO, I got banned off there. But my daily motion, all those things are in the description down below. Thank you to currently all 78 of my Patreons for your constant support me on my channel. For those who don't know, you can be Patreon on me for as low as $1 or £1. You get access to the reaction videos, as well as reading your comments up to a day early. And you get your name in the description as well. Also in the description is a link to the community Reddit, as well as the daily schedule, as well as the Twitch VODs channel. With all that being said though, my name is Noah Taff. This has been my 138th episode of Reading Your Comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.